welcome everyone to the Sci-Fi Queens podcast, where we celebrate all things sci-fi. If you're new to our channel, we ask that you hit that subscribe and notification bell. We would appreciate it. You will be notified when our next show will come up, and it will really help support our channel. If you want to support the Sci-Fi Queens, you can go right on to our website, sci-fi-queens.net. It's scrolling at the bottom of the page. And you will find the latest information on the episodes, information on the queens, even our new queen for Sci-Fi Queens Edición en Español. Her information will be there too, and our show dates as well. You will also find a link to our merch store. I am your host, Nita, and tonight joining me are the queens, Sarah, the Queen of Darkness, and Tiffany, the Queen of the Nerds. Sarah, let's start with you. How are you doing? And I don't know what happened to my background. It disappeared, but that's okay. It happened. I don't know what happened
That's
to
okay.
it.
I'll carry us. I'll carry us. It's okay.
So,
I'm doing good.
how are you, Sarah?
I'm doing good, getting prepared for this cold front that's coming, because apparently we're right on the line between 3 inches and 17 inches. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But I'm always
we're
ready.
looking at here in New York City between 8 and 16, which shuts us down,
Yeah.
believe it or not, pretty badly. So it's an under the blanket kind of weekend.
Yes. 100%.
So yeah, Tiffany, the queen of the nerds, the incomparable, the beautiful, the majestic. Can you lower your camera just a little
Hello.
bit because we just see this part of you?
There you go.
There we go.
There.
How are you doing tonight?
Gotta make some adjustments. I'm doing good. We don't have any bad weather here. I'm in Las Vegas, so
Yep.
our weather is perfect. But yeah, no, I'm doing good. I'm great. I'm ready.
Excellent.
I have so much, guys. I have so much.
Ooh, yes,
look at all
we
the notes.
do. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge we have our other queen of Sci-Fi Queens Edición en Español coming up in March with us tonight in the audience, and the fabulous Mel is with us as well. Thank you guys for being here. And Tiffany, are you ready? Can we dive into this because this is deep?
Let's go. You know I got a lot. You know I do.
Woo, girl, bring it.
Okay. We're gonna start off really good. Okay, so let me just tell you guys, this episode is going to be packed. We have so much going on in the first half of the year. I'm really only going to give you from now until April. Okay, so after anything that's premiering after that, or that I don't know about, it's not going to be in here. Okay, but if it's coming after April, it'll be in our next What's Coming Up Next video podcast. And in this one, like I said, I'm going to go all the way up to early April, and I'm going to mention series that have been confirmed for 2026 that don't have dates yet. Okay. All right, so let's start with the movie. So this one is called The Dresden Sun. In a world where technology and humanity collide, The Dresden Sun tells the gripping story of survival, betrayal, and redemption in a dystopian future. A brilliant principled mercenary with a traumatic past works on an inside job to steal the Spear, a valued asset from Predator Corp, but the heist goes wrong. So as you can see, this one has Christina Ricci as the lead and so many other stars in this. It's kind of under the radar, though. It is going to have a theatrical release and a streaming release at the same time, I believe. I couldn't figure out what network it was going to stream on. I could not figure it out for the life of me, but
they might release that as we get closer to
right,
its release
probably.
date.
But this is going to be for late February.
Do you think they're still in negotiations with streaming services, and that's why they don't know yet?
Probably. They might have one or two that they're still trying to figure out who's going to get it.
And Christina Ricci is such an underrated actress. She is fantastic.
She is.
She truly brings depth to her characters.
Yes.
And is so diverse. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing her in this sci-fi.
Yeah, this one is more like a sci-fi action movie. So there's a heist.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of science fiction elements. They're in a futuristic city, things like that. So think that kind of, mindset. All right, next. All right.
What is this about? When you
this
sent
one
me
looks
this,
so good.
Yes,
it
it looks
looks
right.
so
right?
good. I need to know what's happening here.
I'm so excited about this. Okay, so in this one, 2 employees at a self-storage company have the wildest shift of their lives when a parasitic fungus that was sealed by the government escapes. As the temperature rises underground, the highly contagious and rapidly mutating microorganism starts to multiply as it unleashes its brain-controlling, body-bursting terrors on the facility's inhabitants, human and otherwise. So it's like a zombie movie.
Okay, so as someone who likes to eat fungus, like mushrooms, I don't appreciate fungus being bad mouthed in TV and movies. I mean, really?
Fungus is the new bad guy. Okay.
Yes, it is. It is the new bad guy.
It's the new big bad. It can multiply so fast. And
it truly does.
But all together, it works as one. So fungus is the new bad guy. This one is going to be theatrical release on February 13th.
Ooh, Valentine's Day.
So yes, this is a romance.
This is a love movie.
A date movie.
It's
a romance. It's a romance.
I don't know what it would say if your date takes you to see menacing fungus movie. I'm not sure, but I'm here for it. You know,
I'm here for that. I mean, I probably would better enjoy that than a romance. So
I'd be okay with
I would too. You know, I don't care for the romance, but I do like a nice fungus sci-fi.
All right, so we can move on to the next one. I have so much, guys. Sorry if it feels like I'm rushing, but I want to not have this take 2 hours. Okay. Okay, so the next one is.
So what's this about? This is super curious.
I think it's gonna be so cute. I'm definitely gonna watch it with my daughter. This one is an animated film, as you can see, and it's gonna be coming out on March 6th. It's when scientists discover a way to transform human consciousnesses into robotic animals. Mabel uses the technology to uncover mysteries of the animal world that are beyond anything she could ever imagine. The trailer for this is so hilarious that like just watch the trailer, guys. It is so hilarious. In the beginning, they show the scientists like creating this technology where they can put her into this little beaver body, and then she goes out into the wild. It's just hilarious. They have so many A-list voice actors for this. It is gonna be so cute. I think a perfect.
I have a question though. I have a question. If technology was because you know I'm going there. She reads my mind. If said technology was true, which animal would each of you like to be in? And if you're in the audience listening, put that in the comments because I want to know where you want to get put. I would like to be put in an elephant because no one messes with elephants.
This is true.
They're smart, they're matriarchal, and they remember everything. And the only animals that will attack an elephant is like a huge pride of lions. Otherwise, they'll leave them alone because they're big, right? Yeah. So, Sarah, where are you going to be?
A giraffe, because then I can finally reach the top shelf.
Oh, shorty.
I understand.
Also, did you know that they can lick their own ears?
That's something
because their tongue is serious.
Their tongue is so long because their feet can't reach, so they gotta.
Yes. Yeah. Now, Tiffany.
Wow.
Tiffany.
I'm always torn between a bird so I could fly and like something that nobody bothers and lets them do whatever they want, like a house cat. Like a house cat. Like,
we've got 2 people saying cats in the comments.
Right. See, nobody's gonna bother me if I don't want to be bothered. I get that. And so I think house cat is like perfect. I don't have to go outside to the bathroom because I'm not a dog. I can go outside if I want to because I'm a cat. I can do whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're still going to love me.
I'm looking forward to watching this movie.
They're going to love me either way. Okay. Hold on. I got to get a highlighter. I got to cross some of this off as I go. Okay.
Shall I go to the next?
Yep. Super Mario.
Ooh, we got somebody who said dragon. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah. Oh,
But we move on. We move on.
guys,
What?
that's my mom in the comments.
I'm
The
into
teacher
this.
blueprint. That's my mom. Everybody say
Oh, hi, Queen
hi to
Mama. That's Queen Mama here in
That's Queen Mom.
the
She's here to support us. Hey, girl.
house.
Okay, so the Super Mario Galaxy movie, this one is going to be taking place right after the Super Mario Brothers movie, extension of that movie. So if you've seen that one, this is going to happen right after that. So anything that occurred in that one, it'll kind of pick up from there. They're going to be, of course, back in the Mushroom Kingdom, I believe. Not sure where they're going to be, but they're going to be somewhere in the game world, not in the real world. Okay, and this is going to be an animated sci-fi fantasy adventure film based on the 2007 video game Super Mario Galaxy. And it's, like I said, it's a sequel to the Super Mario Brothers. So this one is coming out.
I'm old school Super Mario lover, so I'm down for this movie.
I think the first one was so funny and like the same take that we always get on the Super Mario Brothers, of course, but like different. I think it was done in a cute way. So I'm here for this one. Definitely gonna be on repeat at my house, probably.
100%.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
we're good.
No, I lost audio. Yeah, I lost audio. I had to reconnect.
Oh my God,
what happened? Should we go to the next one?
But you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, but I can't hear anything. Okay.
Reconnect. That's what I did.
Huh?
Reconnect. I left and came right back and it's working now.
Yes. We are having technical difficulties, but this is what happens when you do a live show. Sometimes the connection has to be reconnected, and that's okay. Yeah. You see, she is quick. She is back. All right. Yes, we can hear you before. You didn't hear us.
Right. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
All right. Next. All right. Oh, this was the one I'm most excited about. That's on this.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yes. Okay. So Project Hail Mary. In this one, a science teacher, Ryland Grace, played by Ryan Gosling, wakes up on a spaceship with no recollection of who he is or how he got there. As his memory slowly returns, he discovers he must solve the riddle behind a mysterious substance that is causing the sun to die out. As details of the mission unravel, he calls on his scientific training and sheer ingenuity, but he may not have to do it alone, because I think there's an alien out there and he's going to come in contact with it. That's my theory.
Ooh,
just based on the trailer.
This sounds good.
Now, right. I'm excited about this. This one is based on a book. So if you've read the book, then of course you know what's going to happen. But this has been a long time in the works. They've been working on this for a while. So I think the special effects are going to be amazing.
Now, is the book the same name as the...
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because sometimes they flip it a little.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
because this is something I would love to read.
Yeah.
And then watch the movie. And when does this come out? Do we know?
This movie comes out March 20th.
Okay, I got time.
And it's going to be theatrical release.
Excellent.
All right. Next. I feel like we haven't gotten like a good space movie in a long time. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of TV shows, but I think the Hail Mary is going to be a good like space movie.
Exactly.
So this one is The Bride, coming out March 6th. So another take on Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein. In this one, 1930 Chicago, groundbreaking scientist Dr. Ephraimius, probably not pronouncing that right, played by Annette Bening, brings a murdered young woman back to life to be a companion for Frankenstein's monster. What happens next is beyond what either of them could have ever imagined. This stars Jessie Buckley as the bride, Christian Bale as Frankenstein's monster. Jake Gyllenhaal is also in this film, but they are not disclosing who he's going to be. I'm going to guess Dr. Frankenstein, but they haven't said who he's going to be playing.
Is this going to be in black and white?
Peter Sarsgaard. No, it's not going to be in black and white. But I think some of the parts are going to be like monochromatic, with like lower coloring. But it's not going to be in black and white. And this one is more like a Bonnie and Clyde-esque like crime spree they're gonna go on, the bride and Frankenstein and the monster.
Yeah
they're gonna go on like a crime spree to kind of because she's been murdered, So there's gonna be some of that, some get back.
Some revenge, yeah.
Yep. So I'm so
I'm
excited
for
about
that.
that. I love Jesse Buckley and of course Christian Bale. This also has Peter Sarsgaard's gonna be in this. Don't know who he's gonna be playing. So they're gonna be fighting for who's gonna be Dr. Frankenstein, pretty much. I don't know. I have no idea if it's gonna be Jake Gyllenhaal
Oh,
or
Jake
Peter Sarsgaard.
Gyllenhaal. Either one of them would make a good villain or a good Dr.
Right, right,
Frankenstein.
right.
Jake Gyllenhaal, I think Dr. Frankenstein would be his
I
part.
think
Like, I
I
think
think
he's made for that.
And I
right
think
based
Bill
on
would make a really good villain. Like maybe he's the
right.
one who murdered her.
Hmm.
I think that they're gonna.
They really need to
I think that's how they
consult
might
us with
play it,
these
just
things.
because Peter Sarsgaard is an
Or
older
Peter,
figure,
that's what I meant. You know what I meant.
right? And so it could
Sorry.
go either way because with Annette Bening being the scientist
That's
that
true.
brings her back, older
Yeah.
woman, we don't know, we don't know. We just don't know what we don't know. But
Skarsgård would be excellent also as
my camera is
Dr.
weird today.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Like, he would be excellent. But he could play anything. I mean, he's
Yeah.
just an excellent actor for sure.
Yeah. All right.
We know we love him here.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix my setup here because my camera kept falling. Okay, technical difficulties. All right.
Next. Oh!
Okay, so moving on to TV shows. This one is an honorable mention because it's already out, but I do want to make sure everybody watches it because we want to get another season. The more people that watch it,
Yes.
I haven't even watched season 1, but if I
Yeah.
watch season 1, I'm gonna watch season 2. I already know. So
Yeah.
And once the first season is over, we will be having a show about this.
We
But we're
surely
going to do
will.
like the whole
So-
season, not episode for episode.
Exactly. So we want to make
Mhm.
sure everybody watches this and gets a good feel for the show. Nita has already seen it.
Yes.
And if you've seen her TikToks, you know Nita has already seen it.
Yes.
Okay, so this
No
one is set
spoilers.
in for all you Star Trek fans and people who haven't watched Star Trek. You can still watch this, even if you haven't seen Star Trek, but you want to get into some
Yes.
kind of space adventure show. You can watch this. This one is set in the 32nd century. Starfleet Academy sees the reformation of Starfleet Academy, headed up by Holly Hunter's Nala Aki. Am I saying that right?
Correct.
It will follow aspiring Starfleet officers as they train in the academy. So this one is in the same continuation as Star Trek Discovery and will have recurring roles from members of that crew, including Mary Wiseman as Sylvia Tilly and Tig Notaro as Jet Reno. It's 10 episodes in season 1. They will be released weekly with the finale airing on March 12th. So we're already several episodes in. Right, Nita?
Oh, yes, we are. I am holding it in. I can't wait.
Right. So we're already several episodes in. But please, everybody, watch this. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna binge it because if you don't know, I watch so many TV shows. So I usually, if I can wait, because sometimes I just cannot wait. If I can wait, I usually try to binge a show so I can watch it all at once and write my little notes. But if I can't wait, I'm watching week by week. But I'm gonna watch this all at once so I can watch the whole thing and I don't have to be tortured like Nita. Okay.
It truly is.
Yeah,
Sarah,
I'm
you said
waiting
you're gonna
too.
binge too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm already on the edge of my seat with Fallout, so that's like
Yes,
killing
me too. I'm watching
So
week by
like,
week
but like
now.
I gotta watch it every week, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh my god.
Me too.
Yeah.
I need to see what's
I'm
next.
the same way.
I need to see what's next. I need to see right. So I'm like that with Fallout right now, and so I just can't commit to another week by week right now.
Exactly.
But
Hush.
okay, we can go to the next one. I think it's Paradise. Yep, Paradise. Okay, so Paradise season 2 is coming to Hulu on February 23rd. So right around the corner. It gives you enough time to watch season 1 if you haven't. Now, at face value, if you haven't seen the show at face value, this does not seem like it would be in our wheelhouse here at the Sci-Fi Queens. But let me just tell you, I thought that too. It was on my list to watch, but I had no idea it had a sci-fi element. So Nita was like, did you watch Paradise? And I was like, not yet. She's like, it has a sci-fi element. And I was like, okay. Oh, okay. The Teacher Blueprint is interested in the Starfleet Academy. Yes. And I know for sure Teacher Blueprint hasn't watched all of Discovery. And so if she's into it, then you can watch this without having watched Discovery, okay? Because I know for sure she didn't finish Discovery.
Don't be outing Queen Mama in here, okay?
She felt it disjointed her.
Don't
Okay,
do
look,
it.
she's a Janeway
The
girly.
Queen Mother.
She's a Voyager through and through girly, and so she couldn't get into it. She don't think she'll watch 1 or 2 seasons.
And let me just say something about Paradise. The person who told me about this is my bestie, and she is not a sci-fi fan. She was like, you need to
Mm,
watch this. This is right up your alley and it's really good. And it captivated her attention. So I'm
yeah.
telling you, you don't have to be a sci-fi fan to watch this, but
No.
this definitely has sci-fi
Right. So
elements, sci-fi
exactly.
futuristic elements.
It
Just
blends
watch.
political intrigue with doomsday
Mm-hmm.
consequences. So, in the first
Yes.
season, it centers around U.S. Secret Service agent Xavier Collins, played by Sterling K. Brown, investigating the murder of Cal Bradford, played by James Marsden. Now, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but he's going to die, okay? He's going to die, and they're going to have to investigate his murder. All right, so as well as he discovers the history that leads to the creation of their current situation, their current
And
circumstances,
he
okay?
fine. Just watch it. He
Right.
fine.
Right. So he's going to be just discovering things that happen with the current situation that they all find themselves in. In season 2 is going to pick up right after season 1 with his search for his wife Terry. That's all I'll say, because I know a lot of people haven't seen it, and I don't want to spoil the reveals and all of that from season 1, because that's
Just be aware that it goes from past to present scenes.
Yes.
So you have to pay attention. This is not a
yes.
show that you can walk
that you
away
can turn
from.
on. Right.
No,
Right,
you
can't
gotta
turn
pay
on and walk
attention,
off.
because it goes from one scene to the other, and you go, wait, but he's dead. How is he here? Because they're
Right.
jumping back and forth.
Right.
And
Exactly.
it's good though. They do a good job. You just have to pay attention.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So sit down, watch it straight through. You won't be able to stop anyway. Watch it straight through, and you'll get the big picture. And there's so many reveals, and the sci-fi element is revealed in episode 1, so you don't gotta wait too long for that. But there's mysteries. All right. And like I said,
When does that come out?
February 23rd on Hulu. And also, if you have Disney Plus, I know they've merged, so you can have either or. I believe I have both, so I'm not sure how the either or works. But I know you can. When I go on to Disney Plus, anything that's on Hulu, I also see on my Disney Plus dashboard. So if you only have one, you can still watch this, I believe, if you only have Disney Plus. All right. So next. I am so ready for this. After that season 1 finale, I think about it so often. All right, so this one is going to be coming out on Apple TV February 27th. Now, we talk about Apple TV a lot here as if they sponsor us, which they need to, because their sci-fi portfolio is so good. It's so good. If you're a sci-fi fan, if you don't have Apple TV, like what you doing? And like you could get it with any phone, anything. You don't have to have Apple. So
yes, you can watch it on the browser. I don't have any Apple products, and I use it on my tablet and on my computer. And I'm telling you, they have the best sci-fis out there right now. They do.
Oh no, Teacher Blueprint, you couldn't get into Paradise? It was so good. It was so good. First of all, Sterling, yeah, we're gonna try again. Okay.
Try again, Queen Mama. Try again.
Yeah.
I forgot we did watch episode 1 together, and you were like, no. But you guys
just
going.
Queen Mama, you gotta watch it just because he fine.
Just because
that's the only reason you know.
Support that black man. All right, so Monarch, this one is in the MonsterVerse, which is like Godzilla and Kong, all of those movies. This one is a TV show in that same universe. This one takes place right after Godzilla, before King of the Monsters. This one takes place right before King of the Monsters. Okay, this TV show, the series, in the current timeline. They also do a lot of going back and forth between the past and the present. Oh, good. Yeah, give it another try, girl. It goes between the past and the present in this one, so you got to pay attention. In Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 1, Kate and Kentaro learn their father's connection to the organization Monarch. If you've seen any of the MonsterVerse movies, especially the Godzilla movies, Monarch comes up a lot. And they're the big bad corporation behind all the bad things that happen. But this one, season 1, like goes back to show how Monarch was created. So in the past timeline and also in the current timeline, right after G-Day, where Godzilla comes up in San Francisco and destroys everything. So that's where these two timelines take place. At the end of season 1, however, so much goes down that I won't tell you exactly what happens, but I will tell you they end up on Skull Island on the last episode. And if you know, Skull Island is where Kong is.
Ooh,
So
you know.
Skull Island. Right. So that's what happens in the last episode. That's all I'll say. So a lot happens before you get to that. They also have a spin-off series coming out with this. No date on it yet, but it's gonna star Wyatt Russell, who plays the young Kurt Russell in this series, which I think is amazing that he's
Do
playing
you
his
think it's a
dad.
prequel? It's like a
Yes.
prequel to this?
Yeah.
Right. So
Nice.
Wyatt is already playing his dad's younger self in the backstory of this show in the past. And
Yeah.
so in the prequel series, it's going to show another mission of his where he's off doing something, trying to keep, I think it's the Soviets or one of the Koreas or something like that from releasing a Titan on the United States. It's a
And
whole
then,
thing going on.
Tiffany, is there some sort of Godzilla movie coming? Because I know I saw something, but it may have been the preview for this second season. I'm not sure.
They haven't announced a new Godzilla movie yet.
Well, it
Not
was like not specifically Godzilla, but it was like
oh
one of these monster movies.
oh
I saw something. I don't, and it was
hmm.
probably this, but I don't know.
Probably the teaser trailer for season 2, because they said there's gonna be a lot more monsters in
Yeah,
season 2, and Kong's gonna show up. So I think you probably saw a teaser
yeah.
for the season 2. Excuse me. This one is, like I said, Apple TV on February 27th. So February is looking pretty full.
Yeah.
Pretty full. All right, next.
All right. Oh, I can't wait for this.
Girl, that trailer for season 4, I think it dropped yesterday, but I watched it this morning. Oh my God. Okay, so guys, if you don't know, I'm obsessed with Invincible. Okay, so not is Wyatt and Kurt Russell related. Yeah, that's his son.
In real life, that's his son?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought they look
Yeah.
alike.
Yes.
Some people just look alike,
Yeah, that's
okay?
his son. He's playing a younger version of him in the show. So
That's
Kurt is playing the older version of Lieutenant somebody, and he's playing the younger version. I can't remember his name in the show.
Which is brilliant.
Yes.
I mean,
because he looks so much like him. Yes.
yeah.
yes.
So when
But sometimes actors do resemble,
they
each other.
do.
Like,
Yeah. But when
and
it
they may
transfers
be
from one
casted
timeline-
correctly.
when it goes from one timeline to the next, it keeps you in it because the resemblance is uncanny, and their mannerisms, all of that. So I think it's brilliant that they were able to do that. That the age is matched up good enough for them to do that. But yeah, that's his son, his real life son, playing younger him. All right, so Invincible season 4 is coming out on March 18th. The trailer just came out yesterday, and it is expected to pick up about 2 weeks after the season 3 finale. This is on Amazon Prime, based on the Invincible comics by Walking Dead creator Ryan Kirkman. And so it's good. It's
gonna be good. It's gonna be
Nina
good.
thinks it's good, and you know how she feel about animated.
Could you stop spreading that?
I will give this a try after I finish what I'm watching right now.
You got to stop spreading the rumor that I animated too. You got to turn Eric Williams started something. I'm gonna have to get.
It's a rumor. She's gonna have to get ahead of it. She's gonna need a PR team for this.
Yeah,
Okay,
I am.
So it's gonna pick up 2 weeks after season 3. So since I know a lot of people who haven't seen it yet, I won't spoil what's gonna happen. But it's the comics are out there. Everything that's happening in the show, they follow pretty close to the source material. So if you read the comics, then of course you know what's gonna happen. They only go off like a little bit.
You mean not like The Walking Dead where they went like a right turn?
Exactly.
Deviation.
They only go off a little bit. As far as timelines when characters show up, it's a little bit different. But the main story arcs, they follow those from the comics.
Good.
So Mark is still, of course, trying to protect Earth. I won't say anymore. I have a lot here that I was gonna say, but I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, there's a lot, because if I say anything, it's gonna definitely spoil season 1 for a lot of people. So if you haven't seen it, this is on Amazon Prime, and season 4 is coming out March 18th. So you have plenty of time to catch up season 1 through 3. There's only like 10 episodes per season, and there's a spin-off show after that, which I'm sure Amazon will prompt you to watch as soon as you finish with season 3. The Adam
Exactly.
show. Amazon's gonna be like, all right, watch this.
I sure will.
I finished. What did I finish? I finished Fallout on the Fallout episode on Wednesday, and then it's the next up suggested for me was like episode 1 of season 1 of Fallout. I'm like,
what, girl?
I'm like, okay.
Right. They're like, start over. You need a
Yeah, they're like, just start over. Keep watching it.
keep watching. Stay here. Stay here.
Yes.
But no, they're just like with Apple TV though, Prime Video has a good sci-fi fantasy slate as well.
Yes.
If you guys want some recommendations on that, just drop it in the comments. We can definitely put it in the next show. We could put it at the end. Okay, I got y'all.
Absolutely. We got you. We
All
got
right.
you.
So go to next.
What? We gotta
Blade
talk
Runner
about this because I did not hear
2099.
anything about this.
When I said this, y'all was like, Nita gonna be like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, me too. Like, wait, what?
This one is set to premiere this year, but they have not put a date yet. But they've definitely said it's going to come out in 2026 on Prime Video. So not much is known about Blade Runner 2099, except that the fact that it's a sequel to both the films, and it stars Michelle Yeoh as a replicant. Okay, so our girl, right?
No.
Our girl got another job. She working. Additionally, Hunter Schafer from Euphoria and Tom Burke from The Lazarus Project are also set to appear in main roles. The original Blade Runner in 1982 was directed by Ridley Scott, starring Harrison Ford, as we know. It's an adaptation of Philip K. Dick's 1968 novel, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? The film is set in a dystopian future, Los Angeles, 2019. So that was crazy. Back in 1982, Los Angeles dystopian 2019 was like the future. Crazy.
Exactly.
That was the future.
That's the future.
So just to tell you a little bit about the theme that we're going to be seeing. If you haven't seen any of the other Blade Runners, it's synthetic humans or replicants that are bioengineered by the Tyrell Corporation to work in space colonies. In the first movie, a fugitive group escapes. And they come back to Earth, and the cop Harrison Ford has to hunt them down. So that's what happens in the first movie. And each movie after that, the other movie was like a follow up to that, but it just set in a different year, a couple years later, a few decades later, I believe. And this one is going to be set in 2099. So same kind of concept as the other ones. There's replicants going wild. Somebody got to hunt them down. Space cop, futuristic, cyberpunk type stuff. All right. So,
but are we gonna see some vampires
in this?
I mean, it's Blade.
No,
it's Blade Runner.
Not that Blade.
Oh, okay, because I went vampire right away.
No, not that Blade.
No, okay, Blade Runner. Okay, so this one is Blade Runner. This is the third movie in that franchise based off the original Blade Runner from 1982. So this one is not like Blade, like sexy vampire, half human, half vampire. Not him. I'm
gonna have to watch Blade Runner the original and catch up with
you. Got to catch up. That's why I kind of gave you a little tidbit about the 1982 one. So if you want to go back and watch it, the CGI and the not CGI, they didn't have that, but the special effects in the original one was ahead of its time, of course. Ridley Scott of Alien. So yeah, I think it's worth the watch. It's worth the watch. All right, so. Next, The Neuromancer.
What is this
so
about?
This one is also based on a book, and they have been trying to make this into a movie or a TV series for so long. It's finally going to be a TV series, and of course, Apple TV has purchased it, so it's going to be great. So in the book, let's see. So this is going to be a 10-episode version of The Neuromancer, the book, like I said. And it is going to star Callum Turner as Case, Brianna Middleton as Molly. And the narrative follows Case, a computer hacker enlisted into a crew by a powerful artificial intelligence and a traumatized former soldier to complete a high-stakes heist. So this is like AI, sci-fi-licious, beautiful man. It's all the things. All the
things we like.
Right. And so he's going to be plugged into some kind of like AI multiverse kind of situation. Almost like, what's the movie? Ready Player One. Kind of in that kind of aesthetic.
It's giving me Ghost in the Shell vibes too.
Right. That too. Yes, that too. I think it's going to be along the lines of all of those. Very cyberpunk AI for this year. I think that's like a theme. Everybody's going to be machine.
For the cyberpunk. I love it.
Yes. I agree. But I think this is going to be a good one to watch. Like I said, they've been trying to make this into a series or a movie for so long. It's taken 4 decades to adapt this into something that we can visually see, because the book was like crazy sci-fi.
Way ahead of its time.
Yes. They couldn't figure out how they were going to make it. I'm glad they waited. And Apple TV always puts the budget behind their sci-fi. So it'll be big
Absolutely.
budget. They're still developing it. Well, they've already developed it. It's already been shot. So it's going to be coming out sometime this year. All right. Next, if y'all have any more questions about that one, of course, Strange New Worlds. They are getting just 2 more seasons, guys. Just 2 more seasons of Strange New Worlds. To wrap
I'm
up that
emotionally broken.
I'm so confident in this universe that I think in the last season of Strange New Worlds, now y'all tell me if this y'all's theory too. Something's gonna happen where there's gonna be another show blossoming out of it, because they brought these guys on in Discovery, right? They brought them on with the with the Spock storyline in Discovery, and now we got a whole show. So I think there's more story to tell.
And they're bringing a lot of the TOS crew characters.
Right.
And I'm thinking, are they going to revamp it because they can? I don't want to hear nothing that they can't, because they can. That is what sci-fi is, right?
Do whatever.
It would be beautiful, I think.
It could be an alternate reality.
Absolutely.
There could be anything. There could be anything. Yeah, we know you fell off of this show too. Okay, I told the girls.
Queen Mama, what's going on?
She stopped. Let me tell you something. I really got up when we set aside a show to watch. I'd be like, let's watch the first episode. If you're not into it, I'm gonna watch it without you. I'm not gonna wait. And she'll watch the first episode. She's like, nah, and then she'll move on. But let me tell you what episode she stopped on this one. So we've been watching this together since season 1. And when it got to the episode, I don't know if you guys are caught up, but if you are, you'll know what I'm talking about, with the murder mystery, the book murder mystery.
Yes.
I love that one.
He hated that one.
I love that. Was so funny.
But
it was totally like
Star
next
Trek.
gen.
It was so
like next gen holodeck stuff.
Goofy, right? It was so goofy and hijinky, like Star Trek. Yes. I was telling her, I was like, Mom, it's just Star Trek's tomfoolery. That's just just the tomfoolery.
It seriously reminded me of those episodes where Picard would go in the holodeck and be the detective,
right?
Or like when they trapped Riker in the holodeck with Minuet and stuff like that. It gave that kind of a vibe, because it's the precursor to the holodeck. So yeah.
See, I think that, people need to understand one thing about science, especially the series and movies and so on going on. Things change. It's not going to stay like that original sci-fi that started it all.
What I will say about Strange New Worlds, yes, the episode was kooky, especially since they have really steered away from the kooky episodes in this one and Discovery. Everything's got too serious. So I think that one being like goofy, even the musical episode too, I think them being like a goofy, like one-off, like crazy adventure episode that still tied into the bigger picture at the end, I think that it was fun. It was like a break between the seriousness, because the next episode is so serious. So I think it was
who don't like singing Klingons?
Yeah. Right. And I think you just get so used to the serious things in Star Trek, because like Picard is so serious, Discovery was so serious, like we get used to the serious high stakes of it all, and somebody may die of it all.
The original series was like that. If you watch
the original series was serious.
There'd be serious, and then there'd be like a really funny episode, and then then there'd be
I think we just gotten so used to everything being so just like serious. But I will say that this next season is going to be 10 episodes. It is to be announced, but they have said it's going to come out sometime this year. So probably later this year. But I just wanted to keep it on you guys' radar to keep following Captain Pike's adventures. Now, I know at the end of, I don't know if everybody's caught up, but at the end of the last season, they kind of wrapped up Captain Batel's story. Because if you ever wonder why she doesn't come up anymore in the other, Captain Pike-esque things, they kind of wrapped her up real tight. That's all I'm gonna say. If you wonder why she doesn't show up as his love interest in the original series, so that kind of they kind of gave why that she's never come up before. So season 4 is all set to keep going into Strange New Worlds. No, of course, no synopsis for the new season, but it's probably gonna pick up right after those events, with Pike still dealing with that. But yeah, that season was a roller coaster. She said that's what Tiffany said about the back and forth between serious and funny in the OG Star Trek. Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was like, girl, it's the same thing. You just
they're doing exactly the same thing.
We all forget as Star Trek fans who haven't done the rewatch in a minute. We tend to
Well, even
forget
Next
that this
Gen
is
was like that.
this is
They
how it
they
used to
do
be. This
something
is how
big
it
and
used to be.
political, and then they do something goofy like
Right, right,
Exactly.
Wesley running the ship or something.
right. So,
You know what I mean? It was
but I will
yeah.
say that there's no goofy episodes in Picard. If you're a Star Trek person and
Fuck no.
Picard is on your list,
No,
ain't
there's no
nothing goofy
goofiness
about it,
there.
baby. Straight to business.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Straight to
But that
business.
was
All
also
right.
all fan service too. So
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All right. Next. Oh,
Oh,
they
oh,
what
just
is
released the
this?
trailer for this as
What is
well. Oh my God.
this?
Did you see the trailer yet, Sarah? It just came out
yes,
today.
yes.
Okay. So now I have so much more to say than I had written down originally because there was no trailer when I originally wrote my notes. Okay. So the trailer just released. So this one is Darth Maul remains one of course, the coolest villains that has ever been introduced in this franchise. Because you want to hate him, but you also like, I get it. Like, I get it. The last
But
time,
a good villain, you can't beat.
yeah. This one is set after the events of the Clone Wars, where at the end of the Clone Wars animated series, we see Maul and Ahsoka. He's originally I'm spoiling this for a lot of people. He's trying to go to fight Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is not there. He ends up fighting with Ahsoka, and then as they're fighting and she's arrested him and she's gonna take him in, Order 66 is issued, guys. Order 66 is issued, and the clone troopers are ordered to kill all of the Jedi, and Maul is gonna get killed as well. Just because he in the vicinity, they ordered to kill him as well. He's gonna get killed with all the Jedi that are there.
Yeah.
So him and Ahsoka have to escape together. So
Yeah.
that's what happens in the last that we see
Do
him
you
in
think
Clone Wars.
Obi might make an appearance?
I don't know. So
Since he was originally going after him.
Yeah, he was going to go fight him on Tatooine, I believe it was,
Yeah.
and that's when he had to leave and run away with Ahsoka. She ended up having to help him get away, so she had to unarrest him so they could get away.
Yeah.
So at this time, he's also in this show. He's going to be training a new apprentice in the dark side. His last canonical appearance was in Rebels. That's what I mean. At the end of Rebels, when he went to go and fight Obi-Wan on Tatooine, to complete his lifelong revenge scheme for Obi-Wan. And right before that, the last time we saw him in live action was Solo: A Star Wars Story, so that's kind of where his story leads right into the Rebels timeline, and then now this series. So,
I just
is back voicing him.
Yes, I'm so happy that
this is an animated series, by the way, guys. I didn't say this is an animated series. So they could do so much more. In the trailer, it shows him just being a general badass. There's so much lightsaber fighting. They bring back one of the big bads from Ahsoka, who didn't really get a lot of screen time, but a big bad. And so if you haven't seen the Ahsoka series, it's okay. You don't have to see that because it's not canonical to this. But I watch all of them. I think all of them are must watch, right, Mel? This is going to be so good, especially for us Sith girlies. We can't all be Jedi all the time. We got to be able to do both.
Well, and I love Sam because he's not just the voice, but he actually calls them on their crap and says this isn't cannot.
This is because
he's
a Star
He said
Wars,
this isn't accurate. We need to do it this way. We need to do this and we need to do that. And they're like, huh? And he'll go into the lore and they're like, oh, okay. Because sometimes the showrunners and stuff don't know everything, but he's a true fan, so he makes it better
he plays
for us.
Maul this is how I think Maul would be because of how he is. That kind of stuff, because I know I have so much confidence in this show because Dave Filoni, who is the man for Star Wars, he did the Mandalorian, all of those. He's like their new head over there for all things concerning Star Wars. He's literally in a new position now.
Yeah, and he listens
their
to
other
Sam.
Person left. Right.
And Dave Filoni listens to Sam.
Yes, he listens. He is so good with the storytelling and just making sure the characters, are their best selves. So I'm confident this one is going to be good. So this one is going to be coming out on Disney Plus on April 6th. All right.
Hey, we need this.
Vision Quest. Oh, wait, no, those two. That one's not. The other one is not with this one. It's just one. Okay, so don't look at the people yet.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, we'll just pretend half the screen.
It didn't have a name, so I assumed it was together.
Right. No, it's perfectly fine. I understand. All right. So this first half, I'm going to talk about Vision Quest, and then we'll move to the other one. All right. So Vision Quest, spoilers. This official spoiler warning for WandaVision. It's been 6 years, guys. If you haven't seen it,
Get over it.
this is official spoiler warning for WandaVision. and Agatha All Along. So sorry if you have not seen them. You can still watch them. They'll still be good. I'm not going to spoil everything, but just mute the video till you see a new picture pop up. All right. So when we last saw Paul Bettany's vision, it was when he returned in WandaVision, and he was not himself in that show. That's all I'm gonna say. And so at the end, we got a new version of the Vision, but now viewers get to experience him trying to reconcile his memories and who he is in the Vision Quest. So as you know, if you're a Marvel person who still hasn't seen the other two shows, like I mentioned, Vision is killed in Avengers Infinity War. After the WandaVision occurs after the events of Endgame. Okay, and then Vision Quest. So what happens in WandaVision is a direct result of Wanda's grief from losing Vision in Avengers Infinity War. Okay, so we also are going to see in this series, like I said, Paul Bettany is returning as Vision. We'll finally get to see a grown-up Tommy Maximoff, Speed, on screen. We did see his brother, Billy, aka Wiccan, in the Agatha All Along series, and we got a glimpse into Tommy coming into the reality. Those are Wanda and Vision's children, who she brings back to life in WandaVision. Okay, in her mind, they're her mind children, and and since her magic is so powerful in reality warping, they become real life kids, which is different than their story in the comics. They're created a whole different way in the comics, but in the Marvel universe, this is how they're created from Wanda's sure will. Okay, she created them from just because she wanted them. And so we'll finally get to see Speed on screen. Maybe we'll see Wiccan again. Not sure. He has the powers of Wanda's brother Quicksilver, so he's fast. And then Wiccan has Wanda's powers, which are chaos magic. All right. So also James Spader is returning to voice Ultron's going to be in this series, and we'll see Tony Stark's other AIs in this as well. Like a live action version of Jocasta and Edith and Friday and Doomy and Jarvis. So we're going to see all that, and it's going to be so good. No date yet, but it is going to be coming out this year on Disney Plus. Details are very scarce. All right, so this next picture over here is The Burrows, a new series on Netflix, also to be announced, but for this year. So what happens when a supernatural danger descends on a blissful retirement community? Well, they fight back, of course. The Duffer Brothers, creators of Stranger Things, creators, the Duffer Brothers, are going to be moving things over to a rural supernatural town. This is not Hawkins, Indiana, but a New Mexico desert. The Stranger Things creators are executive producing this new supernatural series for Netflix. It's called The Burrows. The series takes place in a seemingly picturesque retirement community where a group of, you guessed it, seniors, unlikely heroes, must band together to stop an unworldly threat from stealing the one thing they don't have: time. So it sounds an awful lot like Stranger Things, but with like retirees instead of kids, right?
That's a really great concept, because we need to have some seniors in sci-fi.
Right? So it's gonna be in this. So in
senior representation in sci-fi.
Right? The cast is stacked though. We have Dennis O'Hare, Bill Pullman, Gina Davis, Alfred Molina, Clark Peters, and Alfre Woodard. They got a stacked cast of oldies in this one. Oldies but goodies. And I'm here for it. So it's a supernatural show with some old people. I'm into it. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Yeah. It's Netflix, so of course all the episodes will be available
sounds good
at one time, and it's to be announced. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. All right, next. Silo season 3, also to be announced, but set for this year, Apple TV. And I just saw your comment, having children by sheer will is wild. For real. Wanda was like, I miss my man, and we about to have some babies as well. And so she manufactured all of that. She was like, I want them, I got them. That's why I love me some Wanda. Whatever she wants, she gonna get it, baby. She my favorite. She's my favorite.
Well, and her chaos magic makes shit happen.
She like, I want this. I want some babies. We having them. And bam, babies. But WandaVision is good. It's so good, guys. So Silo, if you have not watched Silo, I'm not gonna spoil season 1 and season 2. But guys, please, for the love of God, Watch this. This is based on a collection of books.
Excellent show.
Season 3 will take viewers back to pre-apocalyptic times. So this is an apocalypse TV show, adapting Hugo Howey's Shift, which is the second book in the Silo trilogy. So there's only going to be one more season after this season, I believe. So they're going to adapt the last book in the next season. This is going to reveal more about the Silo's creation. They've promised so many questions will be answered, such as the origin of that Pez dispenser and the dirty bomb, which also, while also stating that this season is to set up an important location that plays a role in the fourth and final season. Season 3 is confirmed that has wrapped filming and is set for sometime this year, although there is no official release date, but probably late this year, like for the fall schedule, most likely. All right, next. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. There's a lot. There's a lot. For All Mankind. Now, when I originally wrote this, there was no date, but now there is. March 27th. The trailer also for this came out today.
I can't wait.
The trailer came out today for season 5, and it looks so freaking good. So it is expected to premiere, like I said, March 27th. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen this, but like every season after season 1, there's going to be a time jump. Okay, after the season 4 finale, we time jump forward to 2012 to establish the mining operation on the asteroid Goldilocks. So the next season is likely going to focus on some Earth versus Mars tensions. If you haven't seen this, I know that sounds crazy. You're like, what? Mars? So
yeah.
If you haven't seen, right? Yes, you got to do a rewatch. Yes, do a rewatch. It's not impossible. Yes. Okay, there's only 10 episodes. I think crazy thing is my mom was just saying yesterday, she was like, you know what? I'm going to probably rewatch For All Mankind just for the love of it, just to feel something.
And where can people find this again?
This is on Apple TV.
Apple TV.
Apple TV. Yes, another one for them. And so in this series, if you're not familiar, in this series, it is an alternate reality telling of the 1960s space race. That's where they began in season 1, with the, of course, just like we know in our timeline, whether you believe in the space mission, the moon mission or not, the way that went down with them racing to get to the moon first. Well, in this timeline, the U.S. does not make it to the moon first. Okay, so that's where this show picks up with all the things that are different because they don't make it to the moon first. Okay, so the Soviet Union makes it to the moon first in this series. All right, so they also go to the next slide. So they also have a spin-off series coming out this year, Star City. So this one is going to explore the Soviet side of that same space race. So they were also racing to get to the moon. They got there first, but it's going to show all the cosmonauts and things like that behind the Iron Curtain. Because, of course, at that time, there's like the Cold War going on. There's so much going on at that time in the Soviet Union. And their things are so much different than what happened in For All Mankind. So this is another what-if scenario. You know, what if the U.S., again, didn't win the space race, but the Soviet Union did. And so we're going to explore that same premise in this show. Exploring their efforts to get to the moon.
It's sort of like, it reminds me of The Man in the High Tower.
Yes,
where they tell you, what if you didn't win World War II?
Yes, exactly. That is the same kind of premise, like how different things are in The Man in High Castle, which is one of my all-time favorite multiverse shows.
Love that show.
Oh my God. So good. But yeah, so in that show, we don't win World War II and the Nazis take over the world. It's crazy. But yes, this is such a well-written series For All Mankind. And it takes you, like, I wasn't even originally into it. I walked up on my mom crazy watching this one day, and I just sat down and I've been hooked ever since. She was just watching it, and I was like, what is this? She was like, For All Mankind, you know, just turn something on, and then it blew up for me from there. But yeah, Star City, I'm sure is going to be well written. It's going to be more of a spy thriller like environment than For All Mankind is. So because there's a lot of things going on in the Soviet Union at that time. All right, so next is coming out early April. Yes. They haven't set a date exactly, but they have said it's going to be early April. So I'm guessing sometime, since all these
chair dancing time,
I feel like a trailer is looming for this. I feel like we're going to have a trailer so soon because all the trailers are dropping.
I need this show back. Like, I'm rewatching it because I'm thirsty for some From.
I'm telling you.
They need to bring it.
So they introduced time travel at the end of this. So it is It's from the producers of Lost. So if you can think that in your mind, if you've ever seen Lost, just know you're gonna be lost from season 1. You're gonna
But
be lost,
it's so
literally.
good.
But it's
I
so
can't stop
good.
watching
So
it.
it's promising
Yeah.
more nightmare-inducing mystery and deep dives into the town's secrets, including a new villain and more potential time travel elements for characters like Julie, how she did in
Ooh.
the end.
Sorry.
So after season 3, viewers were left with so many revelations about the town's nature, the reincarnation, the time travel, all that stuff. I won't say anymore, but it got so crazy at the end of season 3 that I was like, my mouth was so wide open on that last episode.
Yes.
But people like past lives and all, it's too many elements. Time travel, monsters, reincarnation, past lives. It's too much going on. But so much going on. It's good. It's good. It's good, guys. There's, like I said, 3 seasons already that you can watch, and season 4 is coming early April. And they have already planned for just 5 seasons. So there's only going to be one more season after this one. All right. Oh, this is on MGM Plus, guys. MGM Plus. All right. Next, another Apple TV, Dark Matter season 2. After season 1 of Dark Matter, Jason, Daniela, and Charlie are entering the world hopping box to escape the endless Jasons. I won't say anything else because I don't want to spoil it. But this is an alternate reality TV show. We are left with so much at the end of season 1. I love the realities that they enter. Some of them are terrifying. Some of them are kind of like ours, but better. You know, it's like the realities are insane. There's
I like that alternate universe kind of. But if you go into watching
it's a thriller.
this,
but it's a thriller.
Yes, if you go into watching this thinking that you're getting science fiction based on dark matter, you're going to be disappointed. It is, I think, a title that was sort of given to kind of
yeah. Right. So the sci-fi, the dark matter,
it's not really about dark matter.
Yeah. Right. I believe they're trying to use it in a term like where the world traveling box, they're trying to say that there's dark matter involved in creating the box, or dark matter involved in just the human existence of being a dark,
it's
dark
metaphorical, maybe.
Right.
Maybe the subject is dark.
That way.
Yeah.
Yes, they're using it in that way, but there's like I said, alternate realities in this. There's a little world jumping. There's different versions of yourself and your spouse, your children. There's a reality where you have a son instead of a daughter. Like this is a crazy show. But it was good. You got to see it through. I will say, if you watch episode 1, you're kind of gonna be like, what? But you once you get to episode 2. Yes, you gotta get to episode 2, and then this one is a good one. Again, Apple TV season 2 is currently in post-production, so expected this year. All right, next up we have Dune Prophecy. Oh my God, this one is so good, especially if you're a Dune fan. If you're not a Dune fan, this one will bring you into being a Dune fan, okay? So after Dune Prophecy Season 1, we're left with major cliffhangers. Of course, Valia and Tula Harkonnen are on the cusp of solidifying the Bene Gesserit's power. Desmond is discovering his true self. Bless his heart. I hated him at first, but now I'm just like, Desmond. Ah! Desmond got me at the end. There's so much happening in this show. There's the face dancers, the Bene Gesserit. There's the whole expanse of the Dune universe, and they're going to be introducing the AI aliens this next season, which is crazy. So there's so much going on in this series. At the end of season 1, they do finally end up on Arrakis. That's all I'll say. So they are entering the planet where most of the events of the Dune movies occur. So they finally end up on Arrakis. Don't know what they're going to be doing there just yet, but this is pre-Dune. So this happens way before the events of Paul Atreides in Dune. So yeah, keep that in mind. This happens way before that. So although you're going to recognize some of the names of the families, you won't see any of the same characters from the movies. All right. So to be announced, season 2, HBO. All right. Next. 3 body
Did
problems.
I put these together correctly? Because I didn't do the other one.
You didn't do this right, but it's okay. I tried to only see 1 picture per show, so I didn't overwhelm you. But it's okay.
But you see, I thought because the picture and then it had the picture underneath, so I said, they must be together.
It's fine,
I'm sorry,
girl.
guys.
Honestly, who cares? It's fine.
It's fine.
Now they know what's gonna happen next. All right, so Three Body Problem. Season 1, we finally see the Santi at the end, the alien race, which is plaguing them the whole season. And season 2, we're gonna see more of that with them trying to combat them from coming to Earth. So the Santi are an alien race who need to come to Earth to escape their planet, which is falling the fuck apart. Okay, it's unsafe. It's falling off the bone. Their planet is falling off the bone, and they need to go somewhere else. And they've chosen Earth, but it's going to take them 400 years to get here. So we do have a little bit of time. But in the meantime, they are still able to actively interfere in our lives. Okay? Oh, yes. How did you not know about Three Body Problem? I don't know.
Queen Mama, get it together, girl.
Yeah, so Three Body Problem is I know it says from the creators of Game of Thrones, but please don't expect anything that has anything to do with Game of Thrones. Okay.
It's very separate.
It's very, very separate. Yeah. This is based on a set of books, though. So if you've read the books and you kind of know what's going to happen. But yeah, so the Oxford Five are still trying to prepare Earth to defend itself. That last couple episodes and the way that they decide Earth is going to defend itself, crazy. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about what they do to that man. Okay, so next we have Lanterns, which is coming out this year on HBO. So this one is going to be, of course, a Green Lanterns TV series in the DC universe. Both Hal Jordan, played by Kyle Chandler, and Jon Stewart, played by Aaron Pierre, he's a younger recruit. Hal Jordan is the more experienced Green Lantern. Mm-hmm. They're going to be investigating a murder in Nebraska that leads them on the path of a much darker and sinister mystery. So James Gunn, showrunner, has described this similar to like True Detective, but with space cops. Yeah. So you don't need much background knowledge about the Green Lantern Corps to watch this, but it is helpful to familiarize yourself with like who they are in general, what their power set is, things like that. The last time we saw a Lantern on screen was Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner in the Superman film. So we did see that was the last Lantern.
And he's coming back to reprise his role.
He's gonna be in this series as well. Not as a main Lantern, but he is gonna show up. Because they got to keep tying all of this into one universe.
Right.
Excellent.
So this one is going to be on HBO. And my God, I cannot wait to see Aaron Pierre in that tight suit. Oh, gosh.
I'm here for it.
Kyle Chandler, too. I'm ready. Show me the suit.
All three of them, I'm good. All three of them, I'm good.
But yeah, I love the Lanterns. They're a core of space cops in space. They deal with it all. So just familiarize yourself with it. Right, in the words of Nita, they fine.
They fine. They are.
They bringing it. Just real quick, guys. Me and my mom have a running joke that we've never watched the series Castle, with Nathan Fillion. And whenever we are just sitting around, we like, let's start Castle. Let's just start Castle. We always say we're gonna watch, even when it was on. And then it got to like 2 seasons, and it was like, we're never gonna watch this. But so it's our running joke, and we're just always like, want to watch Castle, but we never will. Okay, next, the Mayfair Witches.
Yes,
so
I love this show.
The Immortal Universe. If the Immortal Universe is expansive, a lot of people I know have only seen the vampire movie, but the vampire TV show. But guys, this one is definitely worth a watch. Now, the other one, I can't think of the name right now. The Talamasca one.
Oh, Talamasca.
I think it's a good skip. But this one,
really, I like it.
Well, I think you need to
give us what we wanted. It didn't give you what you went in for.
No, but you need to see it because then it fills in like the. It
does bridge some gaps. Yes, you can watch it, but you don't have to rush. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, take your time.
You can take your time to get to it because I certainly did. I watched it at the end of the year. But it was okay. I think some of the episodes could have been pushed together. It did drag things out to kind of get more story. But it does loop some things in. I'm sure those characters are gonna come back. But okay, so in this one, in the Mayfair Witches, it's about a group of witches, the Mayfair family. Okay, they are based in New Orleans. Season 1, Roland learns about her powers because she didn't know about them all the way up until she was a grown-up woman. So that's where season 1 picks up, with her learning about her powers and all the secrets her family is keeping, the Mayfair Witches. And in season 3, the story is going to move to Salem, Salem, Massachusetts. And they're promising a deeper dive into witchcraft mythology and focusing, of course, on Rowan's confrontation with the legacy of Julian. Though the exact premiere day for 2026 is not announced just yet, but they are saying it's going to come out in 2026. They're already done with it. It's also going to explore historical Salem events and new spellbound families, continuing, the immortal universe whole thing. And so if you're only interested in the vampire show, that's going to be in our next video, because that's not this first half of the year. Okay, so you got to come back to the next podcast about what's coming up next. Okay,
that's right.
So
they'll probably save that one for Valentine's Day, or not Valentine's Day, but Halloween.
Right. So that one's gonna be
Makes
later.
Sense.
And it's a Lestat focused season. All right. So next up, we have The Witcher season 5. So they did film season 4 and 5 back to back. So they already have season 5 ready to go. This is the final season, and it's going to adapt the last of the graphic novels, promising intense conflicts, fulfillment, and defiance of prophecy as they try to reunite and confront the ultimate threats to Ciri. Hopefully they all come back together. Okay, it was too much. Now I know Liam as the Witcher throws a lot of people off, but just watch it, and you'll forget that you're not what you're looking at after like the first episode. You'll forget that you're not seeing Henry Cavill. I mean, you won't forget that you're not seeing Henry Cavill ever, but you'll be able to move on. Okay, you'll maybe move past it, is what I'm saying. It's okay.
I may not survive.
It's okay. Henry Cavill is that man. But you will, he's been my man since the Tudors. But you will be able to, still watch this, because the story is still the same. You still get the same elements. All right. So next, I know we're running over, guys.
No, it's okay. We're almost done, so it's okay.
The Last Airbender. Okay, so this one is coming on Netflix. They've already filmed this and the next season. They already filmed season 2 and 3, because of course with kid actors you got to keep filming. They took a break, and that was to their detriment, because Aang got so grown up. He got so grown up. But no official release date, but it is confirmed for 2026 per Netflix. And the last time we saw the gang, they were saving the Northern Water Tribe and facing Azula's victory. Ugh. If you've seen the animated, you already know Azula is a big problem for them. So she established herself as a formidable threat and the new antagonist. And Zuko is exiled and stripped of his honor by his family. Spoilers. But the next season, they're going to be seeking out the Earth King and Ba Sing Se. And season 2 and 3 have already wrapped. So we'll probably get season 3 right after this one, the next year, 2027. They don't make us wait. But they're only doing 3 seasons of this. So that's the final season 3. Sorry guys, I am burning up, having a private summer. But I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait. I love Avatar. I love the animated. I love this. They did a good job with the first season of the live action. Even if you haven't seen the animated, because I know it's like a kid's show. Okay, so a lot of people haven't seen it. They marketed it as a kid's show. So a lot of you haven't seen it, but you don't have to have seen that to watch this. Okay, if you so happen to have seen the movie that came out a couple of decades ago and you got into it because of that, that's cool too. You can still watch this. It's okay. Cool. I say that to people about the live action One Piece as well. It's just because you haven't seen all the million episodes of One Piece, you can still watch the live action and get into it. All right, so next up,
Next and last, baby.
This is the last thing, and I'm gonna call this my "Don't Get Your Hopes Up" section. Okay, guys.
Ooh.
That's why I put all of these in one picture. Okay, don't get your hopes up, but they're coming. But don't get your hopes up for when. All right. So first, let's start with the Rings of Power season 3. Production has wrapped late in 2025, but the current projections put it in 2027, guys. Yeah, 2027 for Rings of Power. All right, Doctor Who. So Doctor Who is confirmed to return with a Christmas special this year for 2026.
Yeah.
Right. Written by Russell T Davies. So following the end, they've ended their partnership with Disney Plus. So they're not going to be on Disney Plus anymore. So back to the BBC for Doctor Who. So things may look a little bit different in the next season, because I know the budget was big over at Disney Plus. But because they were doing a lot. So things are going to be a little bit different, but the series does plan to announce the future of the franchise soon, which whatever followed the next incarnation after Ncuti got was Doctor, because as we know, he passed on at the end of the season. So he's not set to come back. I don't think he's going to be back for that Christmas episode either, unless they've already filmed it. So I think that we're going to get something totally new in December. All right, so don't hold your breath. That's for December. All right, so then Foundation season 4 production is beginning soon, with the season set for 2027. It's going to continue the adaptation of Isaac Asimov's books, and the established cast is going to still be coming back, though some season 3 deaths, of course, are likely to affect who comes back and what period they come back. So we'll keep our eyes out for that one. They're going to divulge further from the source material because they're coming to the end of where the source material ends. So like Game of Thrones, they got to start making stuff up. So
let's hope it's not as bad, though.
We'll see what they come up with. Maybe they should go to the fans. Like Game of Thrones should have went to fan theories. Okay, they would have been better. All right, so then we have The Last of Us season 3. Filming is going to start in April, and it's set for 2027 release. So that gives everybody who still has this on their list. I know not me and you, Nita. We caught up.
I may have to rewatch it just so I can get my Pedro fix. Do you guys understand? I live in Pedro Pascal de Lululand.
We
they can't make me wait.
Nita, I'm gonna hold your hand through the screen. All right. So anybody who hasn't seen it. Anybody who hasn't seen it yet, it gives you time to watch those things. The Last of Us season 1 and 2. And Black Mirror is renewed for season 8. No release date yet. They are currently, of course, writing it out, trying to get all the episodes. I'll let you guys know about that one. Most excited for me on this list is Rings of Power, because I'm a Lord of the Rings girly. I have my mom so wrapped up in this Lord of the Rings universe, y'all. We speak in Elven sometimes. You know how they roll their R's? They always like roll their R's. So wrapped up in this. Oh, she's so involved. She know all the lore. She's so involved. Like her watching YouTubes and everything. Okay, she's so involved. But so that's what I'm most excited about, because I know that's gonna be coming up before any of these other ones. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
That's all we got. Now, before we wrap it up, I want to tell you about our next episode. We're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be talking to my friend and author. Yes.
Oh, sorry. No. I was reading a comment. Sorry.
I'm going to be interviewing author and life coach Ziwei Zhan, and he's written a fantastic book called Inner Carrot: Simple Guide to Coming Alive. It is not sci-fi. This will not be a sci-fi episode, but it is mental health. It is about caring for yourself, your health, your mental health, healing old wounds, and it is a book that was phenomenal. And I don't want to get into it because I'm excited about it. And I can go on, and I'm not going to, but I want you guys to be a part of this. You can find it on Amazon, on Kindle. Definitely, it is a wonderful read. It definitely has helped me personally through some journeys and some things that I've recently gone through, and it's helped me get through them. And I'm telling you, we are going to talk to this indie author, and we're going to have a great time. And it's going to be Friday, January 30th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're just going to switch it up just a tiny little bit, because here in the Sci-Fi Queens, we don't just care about your sci-fi needs. We care about your mental health needs.
That's right.
No more than sci-fi nerds need some mental health. Right. We need it, right? But
everybody needs it.
Yes, right. And I want to thank you guys for coming and staying with us and participating. Thank you for your support, and we will see you next Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Good night and have a great weekend. Thank you for watching the Sci-Fi Queens, and be sure to support us on all our social medias and check out our website